Welcome to the Bleacher Stand. More than just football, we are substance.
Welcome, football fans, for another episode on the Bleacher Stand. We have been totally enjoying World Cup 2026. It has been a wonderful World Cup thus far. It's been amazing with the stands, the fans, the whole atmosphere has been fantastic. That being said, we are getting down to the real business end of this tournament where we have separated some teams that we will consider the boys, but nevertheless, they did well in making this a great tournament. They played well to get to this point, and all teams acquitted themselves really well. Let's just do a quick recap of what took place in the group standings. Every World Cup, it's always expected that there'll be some upsets. It's expected that there'll be some surprise packages. There were some upsets, but I wouldn't really call them upsets, right? For example, when Spain drew 0-0 with Cape Verde, some would see that as an upset. But Cape Verde has really acquitted themselves well in this tournament. I also was looking forward to them in this tournament because coming up to this tournament, they were playing really well. And for me, they're not really a surprise package. Many people did not know where Cape Verde was located on the map. But now everyone will know Cape Verde, right? They are a phenomenal team and they've played really well in getting to this stage. They finished second behind Spain in qualifying for the round of 32. This year, of course, we had more teams. 48 teams to be exact in this extended version of the World Cup. And as a result, we are moving from 48 to the round of 32. So to qualify out of the different groups, from the group stages, you would have the top two teams qualifying, of course, and then the next best 8 third place teams qualifying from the different groups. Now the 8th place to the next best 8 third place teams would be Bosnia Herzegovina, DR Congo, Paraguay, Ghana, Ecuador, Iran, and Sweden. Right. So they qualified. And that's now how we have the round of 32, which I'll be giving my pick from the round of 32, who will be advancing to the round of 16. Feel free to comment in the section below who are your teams that will be qualifying from the round of 32. The round of 32 actually starts tomorrow with the first game between Canada and South Africa. All right, now let's start with that first game. South Africa has been slowly warming into the tournament. It did not get off to a great start, losing to Mexico, but they have slowly warmed into the tournament and have got improved as the tournament has gone on. Canada is playing really well. The first World Cup that they qualified for, they did not score any goals. The second World Cup that they qualified for, they did not win any matches, but they scored goals. And in this third edition, the third World Cup that they have qualified for, well, being the host, you don't have to qualify, but the third World Cup they have gone to, they have not only scored goals, they not have only won matches, but they have acquitted themselves very well. And they are here in the round of 32. I would have Canada to overcome South Africa in the round of 32. Next up, we have Netherlands and Morocco. That's going to be one of the matches of the round of 32. It's a very good match, and it's a tough one. It is a tough one. Netherlands are playing really well at the moment. Morocco, they are unbeaten, and I believe it's like 38 games. So they're on a really long unbeaten run, and I'm really looking forward to this game. It's gonna come down, I believe, to who is able to defend better out of the two teams. I believe Netherlands is more of an attacking threat than Morocco, so I'll give Netherlands the edge in this match. Next up, we have France and Sweden. France is playing really, really well. They are not easing up because whereas some in the group stages, there were some teams that they would play their second string 11 or they'll make multiple changes in preparation for the next round, the round of 32. France have just gone all in. They have not made any changes in their third group match, that is, but they are clicking up. They are just a well stocked team. They seem to have no weakness, but let's see what happens. I give France the edge over Sweden in this game. Our next host is Mexico. Mexico are playing really well. Mexico have won all their matches, all their group matches, and they're going into this match with Ecuador being a very firm, strong, heavily defensive team up against the Mexicans. It is such a tough call with this one, but I will give Ecuador the edge over Mexico. Right. That being said, if Mexico wins, I would not be surprised because they are playing really well. They are a well-oiled machine at the moment. Our third host is United States, Bosnia, and Herzegovina. United States have really, really improved over the years, and they are a team that they are pressing hard. Their intensity in their matches has really gone up, and everyone is pretty much pulling their own strings on the United States team. They are playing as a real unit. Mauricio Pochettino has done a fantastic job with the United States team, and I give them the edge over Bosnia in that matchup. Portugal and Croatia is next on the list. I will give Portugal the edge over Croatia. Croatia is not that well-oiled machine as before because we have an aging Modric, of course. Likewise, on the Portugal team, we have an aging Ronaldo, but Ronaldo is that guy that seems like he is just an energizer bunny. He just keeps going and going, just like Modric, who keeps going and going. But Modric is not able to marshal the midfield as before. And so I'll give Portugal the edge over Croatia in that game. We have Switzerland and Iran. Switzerland is playing wonderful football. I'll give Switzerland the edge over Iran because Switzerland just have so much firepower up front. And of course, in the middle of the park, they have a strong custodian midfielder in Xhaka, right? Xhaka. There we go, Xhaka. And he's pulling the string in midfield. We have Colombia and Ghana. I must state as well, in the round of 32 we have so many African teams making it into the round of 32. It's history of itself with so many African teams going through, and we can certainly see that Africa they are improving, and as a result their teams are making it further and further in the tournament. I'll have Colombia giving the edge over Ghana in this one. And as we can see, we are populating our round of 32. Germany, Paraguay, I give Germany the edge here. Germany is, they know how to get to finals, right? Germany has gone to the most finals of the World Cup, and they just know how to get through to the group stages. Not only the group stages, round of 32 quarters, they have been here before. I give Germany the edge over Paraguay. Here is the next matchup of round 32 that you definitely don't want to miss. It's between Brazil and Japan. Japan also are on a fantastic run. They're unbeaten against European teams. Of course, Brazil is not from Europe, but they're unbeaten against European teams in, I believe it's like 18 games. Brazil, they're not the Brazil of old, but this team is slowly clicking, right? This team has enough firepower, I believe, to turn over Japan. But Japan is a well-oiled unit that they just never die. They just never give up. They just keep coming at you. Just when you think you might kill them off in the game, Netherlands, we'll see. Netherlands proved this early in the tournament in the group stages, but Japan just keeps going and going and going. But I'll give Brazil the edge in Japan in this game. Next up, we have Ivory Coast and Norway. This is another interesting game to look out for. Norway made 10 changes to the third match of the group stages when they played against France, and they still look like a pretty decent unit after making 10 changes. I'll give Norway the edge over Ivory Coast in this game. Ivory Coast is looking good, but just because of the amount of firepower that Norway has, I'll give them the edge. We have England and DR Congo. DR Congo is another first time, well, not first time, but they are another team in this World Cup that has really acquitted themselves well. And I'll give England the edge over DR Congo just because England, once again, has more firepower. DR Congo, defensively, they are pretty strong, pretty decent. But I just believe England will be able to get over the edge against DR Congo in this one. We have Belgium and Senegal. Belgium has not really, the golden generation is slowly going away for Belgium, and to me, in this World Cup, they just don't look the same. Senegal, possibly could pull off an upset. The African champions, debatably, right? Could pull off an upset. I have them pulling off an upset in this one. It's not going to be straightforward, not at all for Belgium. Senegal is certainly going to cause some problems against them. Spain and Austria. I believe Spain, without a doubt, will be getting past Austria in this one. Austria is a good team as well, but Spain historically has always gotten over the edge against Austria, and I believe once again they'll also get over the line against Austria in this one. Argentina, Cape Verde. Cape Verde is that team of the tournament that is just on a Cinderella story. It almost seems like every World Cup there's a Cinderella story. Cape Verde is that team for World Cup 2026. And Argentina is it's a favorite of many people across the world, especially because of Lionel Messi. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy game. And we also love underdog stories, right? The world of underdog stories. But I believe Argentina just have enough. Argentina is just too good and will get over the line with Cape Verde in this game. If Cape Verde bring a surprise, all the better for the World Cup, right? Australia, Egypt, no doubt about it. Egypt is just too strong for Australia and will overpower the Aussies in this one. Now we see our round of 16 table. This is what my round of 16 looks like. This is a good matchup between Canada, Germany, Netherlands, Brazil. Oh, it's just going to be some great games here. And then France, Norway again to meet each other in the round of 16. Ecuador, England, United States, Senegal, Portugal, Spain. That is going to be a very good match. That's going to be a cracker. Switzerland, Argentina, Colombia, and Egypt. That is my predictions for round of 16. Let me know in the comments what your round of 16 looks like. See you in the next one.